Howard, do you want to comment on Dr. Meyer flying as a crew member?
Well, sure. On Dr. Meyer's first day of orientation, he approached me and said that he wanted me to treat him just like any other flight crew member. And basically, thank God for second chances.
Clint, as co-chair of the Quality Management Committee, would you like to comment on Dr. Meyer's documentation?
Sure. Can we say when Dr. Meyer started doing his own flight charts, his documentation was, I guess you would say, vague. But he has really come a long way. I think he understands now, the things we have to do our charting. And, he's went from kind of a patient coded and we saved him to, now documenting the number of hairs on the arm where he starts the IV. And, now he sits through our monthly flight critiques with us, and, his charts get looked at just like ours, and, he plays ball with us, and now he understands, and, it's good to see. As a crew member, it's really nice to see him do those kind of things and kind of see things from our perspective.
Would you guys like to comment on Dr. Meyer flying as a crew member?
Well, flying with Dr. Meyer is very comforting to have, a doctor, an ER doc sitting next to you, and his trauma expertise and everything. He gets right in, works just as hard as any of us do. I think it's nice to be able to go to a flight critique and know that he was part of the flights. So.
He likes to follow up with a lot of our flights. He always likes to know what patient outcomes were. He always, even the flights that he isn't on, he likes to help us find patient outcome. He's always willing to clean the aircraft, which we welcome that. He's
more than willing to just pitch right in and work with us, and he's entertaining. He's it's nice to be able to pick his brain in flight and get ideas, the things you wouldn't do normally, but he has good ideas of things we can do with the patients and
how things were done in the old days. And he always buys our lunch.
Actually, Pete is probably one of the best medical directors because he is so easy to talk to, and he's so willing to teach us new stuff, and he just he's got a lot invested in us.
Yes, Dr. Meyer does flight critiques on all of our flights once a month, and here at Airlink we have a gold standard to try to be off the ground in 10 minutes on a scene flight and 30 minutes on an interfacility flight. And I have a lot of respect for Dr. Meyer putting himself in our situation where we have to stabilize and immobilize a trauma patient and be off in 10 minutes, also stabilizing a very critically ill patient for an interfacility transport in less than 30 minutes. So from that perspective, I have a lot of respect for him putting himself in our shoes and doing what we do every day.
Wade, what do you think about Dr. Meyer flying as a crew member?
I think you have to respect any medical director who will go out and do what we do and see what we see and jump right in and learn what we're doing.
It's been truly a pleasure, and I just want everybody out there to know how much we appreciate Dr. Meyer's dedication to helicopter EMS and everything like that. I didn't imagine the day that we asked him to go ahead and fly that he would, and it's been a true pleasure. And I just want to tell you congratulations on this award. You deserve it more than most people.
If you ever have a question, he doesn't feel like he doesn't make you feel stupid or anything. You're on the same level as he is, and he just makes you feel as an equal. And when you work with him, everybody works well as a team, and he gets in there and helps out, and it's not like he's a physician and you're doing everything. You're a real team when you work with him, and he's fun to work with. You have fun. Yeah, it's just a real team atmosphere. And
well, life on the farm is kind of laid back. Ain't much an old country boy like me can't hack. It's early to rise, early in the sack. I thank God I'm a country boy.